Welcome to the Detroit Lions victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a big win. Lions are 5-1, go on the road and demolish the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, held them to 2 field goals. Lions win 20-6. Jared Goff, everybody looked really good, and there's a lot of winners. There's no losers, except for injury. We're just going to start the injury to David Montgomery. Injuries are losers. It was negative for the x-rays, so he looks like he probably just got some bruised ribs. And Craig Reynolds stepped up in a big way. So Lions good with the depth there. So that's the only loser on my list is injuries. Let's get into the winners and reaction here. We're going to start with Jared Goff. 30 for 44, 353 yards, okay? 2 touchdowns, a quarterback rating of 107.5. I'm going to tell you this right now. Jared Goff's playing at MVP level. He's the guy in Detroit. He's the guy. He's the guy. He needs to get extended. Jared Goff, I watched every play. This man stood in the pocket, took every hit. Every single hit. It was amazing to watch. Huge shout out to Jared Goff. I'm so proud of this man. He was thrown away in LA and he comes to Detroit and he's just killing it. Just absolutely killing it right now. Just amazing to watch him. And what made the plays that he did that you're not going to see on here is there was a couple plays he just threw the ball away. See, that's something what a good veteran quarterback does. If the play breaks down, throw it away for another play. We don't need turnovers. The Buccaneers were +7 in the turnover differential, and guess what? Jared Goff says we're not going to help you there. We're not going to do it. Shout out to Jared Goff. Craig Reynolds, 10 for 15 yards, but it was the block that he did to get Amon-Ra St. Brown that touchdown. Craig Reynolds made an insane block in the beginning of this game, the first touchdown that we got, that made this game go right. Who's the MVP of this game? Let me know in the comment section right now. Who's the MVP of this game? I'm going to go Jared Goff. I'm just telling you right now. That's who I think's the MVP. David Montgomery, again, got injured. He was 6 for 14, 2.3. Devin Ezigbo, 3 for 5. We couldn't run the football because the Buccaneers just absolutely stopped the run. So we had to pass the football. And this is what I love about this Lions offense. We can kill you in the pass game. We can kill you in the run game. We have 100 ways to kill you. 100 ways to kill you. Offensively, they get it done. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 12 receptions for 124 yards and a touchdown. He was first down. Amon-Ra first down. That's what he was. Amon-Ra first down. Amazing. The guy that everybody hated on, Jameson Williams, 2 for 53. He had an amazing touchdown. First off, Jared Goff stuck in the pocket, know he's going to get hit, and he threw it. Jameson Williams corrected where the ball was at, turned around, caught the football while he had to correct his body. Very difficult. Catches it, lands on his back for a touchdown. This is why we got Jameson Williams, because he can do these big plays. This makes the offense dynamic. And you notice after that big play, the Lions offense was rolling. Why? Because the Buccaneers defense had to account for that big play. And it just opens everything up. I said after that big play, watch the Lions offense now because this defense got to account for Jameson Williams. And they did have to do that. They absolutely did. Amazing job by Jameson Williams. Will Harris, he got beaten a couple times. Why? He's not the greatest. But I got to say, he had an interception. Will Harris has been stepping up, man. I'm giving a lot of credit to this guy. This is 2 games in a row. We have injuries to Brian Branch. He comes in here. Shout out to Will Harris, man. I love watching a redemption story, and he's getting redemption here. He's starting to do better. Again, he's going to get beat. He's not the greatest cornerback at all, but he's getting better. Shout out to Will Harris right there. Josh Reynolds, he had 3 receptions for 50 yards. Amazing job by Craig. Josh Reynolds, sorry, not Craig, Josh Reynolds, who continues to be a stud for the Lions on offense. Sam Laporta, he had a lot of drops in this game, but he made one critical catch that kept the drive going. And so I'm going to give him a 50-50 game, but that was a clutch catch. He would have been a loser if he didn't make that catch. He did. So I'm going to give him, And he's banged up, right? And he was going against great linebackers. It's a great team, okay? Tampa Bay's defense is great. They're not scrubs. So, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Let's talk about this Lions defense really quick. Before we do that, let me do a quick shout out to today's sponsor. Love it. This show is sponsored by Prize Picks, one of the newest sponsors here at Chat Sports. PrizePicks.com/CLNS code. CLNS will match your deposit, match up to $100. And if you want to spice up your NFL Sunday, get started with Prize Picks right now. Prize Picks is a skill-based, real money daily fantasy sports game, and if you're looking to have more fun on game day, look no further than Prize Picks. How does it work, you ask? Well, here's how it works. You pick up to 2 to 6 players, and if they go more or less than the Prize Picks projection, you can win up to 25 times more your money on any given entry. On Prize Picks, you aren't competing against other people. It's just you against the projections available instead of battling thousands of other people, including pros and sharks, who study this stuff 24/7. With Prize Picks, it takes less than 60 seconds to make your picks, so get started right away. When you look at my Prize Picks for today, I got Tyrod Taylor getting more than 181.5 yards in the air. I got Dak Prescott getting less than 256.5, and Josh Allen getting more than 265.5. So get started right away with Prize Picks. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS code CLNS for deposit match up to $100. Why is it code CLNS? Because that's our ad agency partner. Use code CLNS. It's real easy. 4 letters to get $100 match when you sign up. So download the app today. The link will be in the description and comment section of this video. And prizepicks.com/CLNS code CLNS is where to be. MVP of this game, throw that in the comment section really quick. Let's go ahead and talk about the Lions defense, because the Lions defense was amazing. Alex Anzalone had 9 total tackles. He was all over the field. Alex Anzalone has really been looking good. We talked about this before the season start. What Alex Anzalone are we going to get? Are we going to get the first half last year, the second half? We get the second half. He's been all over the field. Jack Campbell, 7 total. Jack Campbell is all over the field, knocking the football down, making big-time tackles. Tracy Walker with massive hit. Golly, it's good to see Tracy out there. Injured last year, and obviously you get C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and you got Kirby Joseph, and he's like the man out, right? And he comes in after injuries, and it's just been a solid safety for the Lions, just knocking it down. Julian Okwara came in there, knocked the football down. Really good job by him. Lions defense basically was just doing a lot of 4-man rush. They weren't doing a lot of blitzes. They had some in there going against one of the best offensive lines in football in Tampa Bay, and we were winning that matchup. We were winning it. The Lions defensive line is really starting to cook. Really starting to cook. Just awesome. You only had 1 sack in the game, but that's okay, because they're a great offensive line, and it was about containing Baker Mayfield. It was not about just taking him down every single play, because he's mobile. And the Lions contained him, and that's one of the reasons why we won. We're always worried about, can the Lions hold down a mobile quarterback? And they did. They did. Man, really good performance there. Cam Sutton really showed out. He had a big-time knockdown on a play. Shout out to Cam Sutton. Again, we talked about Will Harris. Aiden Hutchinson, 3 tackles. He had some QB pressures in there. Good job for him. Julian Okwara, again, he had a quarterback pressure. It's just really fun to see this go down for this football team. Really amazing to see. Really amazing to see. And it looks like that the Philadelphia Eagles are about to lose the game. There's just a pick while I'm talking. The Lions will be 5-1 matched up with San Francisco, who lost, with the Philadelphia Eagles, who lost. The Lions are in theory, be the number 1 seed. What a great day for Detroit. What a great day. While I'm recording this, I got the video up there, and it was a pick. Levi Onwuzurike got in some action there. We've seen him do some really good. Anytime he can contribute, it's a good thing. It's really, really good to see him out there. But the Lions just They're on a different level. They're on a different level right there. Riley Patterson made a miss. We know he's good at the short, and that's the problem here that Dan Campbell's got to deal with, because he's not good at the long distance. He's not good, but we're really, really good at the short distance, and he had a miss. That's his first miss of the year. Touchdown. Touchdown, New York Jets. They just scored a touchdown. So they're up. Marvin Jones Jr. with a catch. Brock Wright with a catch. Ozigbo with a catch. Everybody. This is a team victory. This is absolutely a team victory for our Detroit Lions. Team victory. So what does this mean? Lions are 5-1, and they got to travel to the Baltimore Ravens. And if the look, I said if the Lions can win 2 of the next 3, we're that's a playoff. I think the Lions are in it, right? And we've got 1 already, and we got to go to Baltimore, and it's going to be a tough game. You got another good football team over there, and the Detroit Lions got to beat the Ravens. Got to beat the Ravens. 2-point conversion done. It's 20-14 for the New York Jets. So we got to go to Baltimore, and we win. If we win in Baltimore, folks, you're home. Monday Night Football against the Raiders. Obviously, the Lions going to be favored. And I think one of the more interesting games is Lions going to the Chargers. So we'll see how that plays out. But man, oh man, the Detroit Lions win in a massive, massive victory. Huge game for our football team. And right now, if the Jets hold on to this, we, in theory, are the number 1 seed for the NFC. So this is the craziest stuff, man. This is crazy, folks. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Continue to subscribe. Trying to get to 47,000 subscribers. Really close there, as you can see. Hit that subscribe button. With that said, folks, adios.